Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We are in the area of Old New Henford once again today, and we are back on Old Mill Lane for the final ever time. Last time we furnished Malcolm's over-cluttered cottage in the downstairs area. Today we're getting upstairs and furnishing the final 2 bedrooms, plus doing an overview for this whole lot. So let's get into game and let's get it finished. Happy Thursday, my darlings, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. No idea. No, we're going to go with that today. That was quite a little sing-songy intro that I decided randomly just to do that, you know, off on a whim we were in the beginning. So here we are. We're back. We're back at Malcolm's little overgrown, very kind of shabby cottage. Last time, well, you know what we did. We did the downstairs area. We cluttered this up to the nines. I do love the feeling of it in here. I can smell this place. I bet it smells all kind of like old books and dust. I can imagine it smelling like that. But yeah, kind of vibing with it. Next time, no, just this time, we're going to be furnishing these 2 rooms here. I have done this bit off of camera, so I cluttered up the hallway a little bit just with some knickknacks and some pictures and stuff. And I also did the bathroom as well, so a little bit of a dated bathroom. I think that kind of vibes really nicely. So this is where Malcolm's bedroom used to be with Stephen. I nearly forgot his name then. Stephen is his name. And I don't think he sleeps in here anymore. One of you lovelies had the most wonderful idea of like having the bed kind of like used as more storage. And then Malcolm sleeps in this room by himself on a single bed. I do love that idea. So that is what we're going to do today. Yes, we are. And then obviously we're going to be doing a big video tour at the end of the kind of, not the whole history of this place. I'm going to go into the past a little bit. You'll see how the houses or the cottages used to look. But we're going to delve into the characters a little bit more. And we're obviously going to be seeing where they were on the night of the murder. So that is what is indeed going to be happening. Anyway, so let's make a start on the bedroom. I definitely want the bedroom to be very dated. I would definitely feel a dated bedroom coming on. No, those don't match in very well. I think it's going to have to be these ones, really. Did I use the red ones downstairs? I didn't, so I'm going to use them up here. I'm going to size them down, though, and then move them down with the tool mod. And there we go. Moved it down. I think it was like a 0.4. We need a bed. I know what the bed that I want is just popped into my head, as it normally does, and it's going to be this one, but with like a patchwork quilt on it. Not in the blue, Aiden. Oh, that one there could be a vibe. Let me see how this would work. If I can get you to like there. Actually, I do like that swatch. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And we're going to do bedside tables. I think, again, we're going very dated with it. So I want them to look kind of like older, but I don't want them to look too plush. So I might go for the, yeah, I'm going to go for these ones here from the Horse Ranch pack. I'm going to have to move the door though, because I know if I put another one on the other side, that door is not going to open properly. So if I can grab you to there, bring this door across to there, and then what I'm going to do... Oh, it's not that. Thank you. It's that. I want to open it from the other way. Then I'm going to centralize that painting there. Yeah, that should be fine. Yep. Okay. Some old school lamps. I'm going to get those blue ones out on either side there. Beautiful. And I've just pulled out a plethora of bits and bobs that I want to put around and on the bed, I think. So I've had to put one on the top here just because there is a snap point there for some reason, even though there's something there. So I'm just going to use this and just raise that up. And the same with this side here, just so it looks like there's stuff underneath of the actual nightstand itself. And then I can get rid of those like that. Okay. Some books. I reckon these were Stephen's glasses. This was his side of the bed. I might even do a coffee mug on this side of the bed as well, like I did downstairs, that he hasn't kind of like put away. So I'm going to do that as well. Is there any point like I can have that not cutting into there? Oh, that doesn't cut in. There we go. Let's whiffle you around to like that. Yes, stunning. Okay. And then I was thinking about maybe putting this on the bed if it will work. Let me have a little look. I think that's going to be floating, isn't it? Yeah, it is kind of floating. In fact, what I'm going to do is put that, not like that, for goodness sake, under the bed and maybe poke it out a little bit and then put fresh washing on the bed. Again, maybe it was Stephen's. Who can say? I don't know if that's floating or not because I think the bed's going to disappear. I think we're just going to pretend that it's not floating. I'm going to do these at the kind of end of the bed. Oh, and I'm also going to get that laundry basket and maybe put that at the end of the bed as well. If I can lift you up to right about there. Stunning. Yes. You know, something like that. Still there. Hasn't used it. I reckon that's all of Stephen's clothes as well. This is very sad. This is very sad. I know I said it last time, but it just bloody is. Very sad. And I think what I'm going to do is just put these around the edges of the bed. One, to stop them from getting into the bed, but also just so it looks like it's just been piled with stuff. Maybe he loved to do jigsaws and stuff, and these were his things, and they've just come in here and just plonked it everywhere. I think I am going to do some like dirty washing on the bed as well. I think I'm just going to do this just so it makes it look a little bit messier and not so neat. All of that washing and stuff there, you know? Yeah, I'm going to do it. And I'm also going to put in one of these for some reason. Again, just to help out as a little block to stop them from actually getting in here and using it. Yeah, and I'm going to turn all the lights off in this room as well, so that room just doesn't get used. So we need a wardrobe. I'm going to go for the horse ranch one. Plop it into there like that. But then I'm also going to get this suitcase and just put it around there like this, if I can get that into a good position. I don't think I'm going to be able to here. I want it to go in that direction, really. I might have to move you a little bit. There we go. If I can grab you to there. Yes, and then put that back in a good position. Once again, I think I was going to have to go around about there, so that kind of blocks off that area as well, doesn't it? Yeah, something like that. Beautiful. And then what I think here, putting in a chest of drawers. I do want to go quite older with it, actually. I might go for this one here and try and just squeeze it in as much as possible. So realistically, it would be very annoying to get through there. And maybe that was like an annoyance between them both when Stephen was alive. The fact that they hated squeezing through here. They were looking for a new chest of drawers, but they never found one that they liked or that was skinny enough to fit in this little cottage. That is the storyline. We're sticking with it. A mirror. I might even go slightly lighter with the mirror, just so it looks like we've got like a different wood tone going through here. Lovely. And I do think we should put some stuff on top here as well. So I reckon these were like old files of Stephen's that has just been piled up and left. Maybe these were kind of like condolence cards when Stephen passed away from maybe all the like residents of Old Mill Lane. You know, so that's the vibe. I've also gone around and put in some of these like peeling wallpaper moments as well. A little crack over there too. But you know what I mean? I'm feeling it. I mean, it's very sad to look at, but I'm still feeling it anyway for storyline purposes, obviously. Let's get in some cobwebs. So I'm going to do a cobweb down there. Maybe one of those big floor ones down over on this side here where his stuff used to be, or where he used to be. Yes. And then for storyline purposes, oh, I can't do it. Usually I'm able to turn the lights off, but for some reason I can't do it. But we're going to turn the lights off in there, so it just looks very sad. Very, very sad indeed. I think just to finish off as well, I'm going to do a rug in here. I think actually, I can use this one. It needs to be sized up, but I'm going to use the different swatch. I'm going to use that other grody looking swatch, that one there. Yes. And then I'm going to size it up just a smidgen, maybe like a 1.3 and see where we get with that. Did that not size up then, or did I put a comma in instead of a full stop? I think it was a comma. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Lovely. Well, not lovely, but a room nonetheless, you know? So this is going to be Stephen's kind of, not Stephen, for goodness sake, Malcolm's bedroom. I thought he was called Leonard. I was going through all names then, for good. How dare I forget Malcolm's name, you know? But I want to give him a single bed in here. I think maybe something along the lines of this one. Now, this is still going to be cluttered, but I want it to be a room that is still going to be functional, you know? So, single bed there. I think we'll get up some curtains. I would love some drawn curtains in here. I think that would make sense. Well, not sense, but I thought it would have been a nice touch, but I had to look through everything then. I just didn't like it. So I'm going to go for a blind. A blind. Can I do like a little half blind at the bottom as well? What would that look like? That would look stupid. That's what that would look like. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Beautiful. Definitely want to get a wardrobe in here as well, I think. So I might even do like a clothes rail. So it looks like he's just peeled all of his clothes and put it on a rail instead of having to go in that room. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I wouldn't imagine that Malcolm's got much clothes either. So maybe it's stuff from his old jobs, uniforms, that kind of stuff. And maybe just a few outdoorsy things. Yeah, we'll do that. I would still like it to look like we've got storage pieces in here as well. So maybe even using that one. And also another chest of drawers in here would work. Oh, I could go for something like this in here. Yes, we'll do that. We'll flop you into there like this. Gorgeous. I won't imagine he's very fussy about his appearance either. He just puts whatever he can on whatever's comfortable and he's not asked, you know? So that's the vibe we're going to go for today. We'll use this base game rug. Oh, I'm changing the colour of that. There we go. Yeah, we use that one there. Gorgeous. What would we... Oh, I'm going to put a chair down here. Maybe a rocking chair. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to do the covered one. We did do one covered one down there, so maybe I'll just keep the same colour and put one in here like this. And then I could also put in... Actually, I'm going to do a laundry basket in here as well, just so, again, it doesn't have to go in there. Even bought a new laundry basket just so we didn't have to go through the things. Why? I'm not happy with how sad this is, to be honest with you. Not today, please. If I can just squeeze you in there as much as possible. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. I reckon even more storage down here. Maybe a box of... Maybe it was their wedding, like, photos. Oh, for goodness sake. Maybe their wedding photos. Let's do that. Let's go into storage. And I think that horse ranch box would work really nicely in there. Yeah, it does. Look, I'm going to keep that colour as well, actually. Just so it's a little bit different. I'm just going to offset you slightly so it looks like it gets not used a lot, but I reckon he reminisces quite a bit. Oh, honestly, this could be a sad film. It really could. Yeah, if I can flop you into there like that, I think that would work. Yeah. Yes. Maybe a mirror. Maybe a mirror up here. I'm going to use this one here, but I'm going to move it down because once again, The Sims, like, look at this mirror. Look how close it is to the ceiling. Do they check things when they, like, I have no idea. I'm going to say no, to be honest. Minus 0. I reckon 4. Let's see where that will go. Yeah, there we are. Beautiful. Oh, she's stunning. It's a great mirror as well. I just bloody hate the bloody size of it when it's up on the wall. As in the height of it, sorry. My head's everywhere today. You'll have to excuse me. I need to get out for a big cycle or something just to blow the cobwebs away. It's been a few days since I did my 20-mile hike, so I've been resting and I need to exercise. Do you ever get like that? You get all your brain gets all muddled and stuff because you need to exercise. That is me today, darlings. So what can we put up here? Maybe a little memory box as well. Yeah, a little memory box like that. There we go. We'll go for that swatch there. Lovely. A little basket of throws and cushions down there. And I don't know what else to put here. Maybe just like a pile of things. In fact, what I'm going to do is bring in what I've put out here. Change the colour of it. And put that up in the corner. I can just change it to the green one. And then lift this up. You know? Oh, is it going to float? I think it's floating, isn't it? No, it's not. Fantastic nose. Yeah, plop you right into the corner like that. Just so it looks a little bit cluttered, but nothing too much. And I know he can get in here and use it. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, I'm not. I'm very sad because of this situation that Malcolm is in. But I'm kind of happy with it. I did want some photos up here, though, I think. Oh, I know I used them downstairs, didn't I? Yeah, I used them here. I mean, we could put the other swatch to this one. I wish this came in more swatches. I wish there was like a few more swatches on these. Maybe we can have these as memories, you know? Maybe that was him. Maybe that was Stephen. Kind of feeling that vibe, to be honest with you. That was Stephen, and this was Malcolm when he was younger. That's the storyline there. Is that a bit big? It's a little bit big. Let me size it down. Flop it around about there instead. I bet he kisses it goodnight as well. Oh, I'm gone. Mick, I'm gone. I still need to put some washing lines out here. And we do need to get this tree house built again. But at least Malcolm and Larry can do it together now. They've both got really high handedness skills. So maybe it'll go a bit faster too. But this is it. we are done with Old Mill Lane, my loves. We are completely and utterly done. Let's have a little walk through of Malcolm's little cottage first. So this is obviously his overgrown garden. Everything you're going to need to, you know, make yourselves fuming because it's all overgrown. This is his little entrance area with just things and stuff packed up round into his little living room with his little desk and bookcase and everything on that side. This is where he spends most of his evenings, pining away in that chair there. Oh, it's all very sad. Very sad indeed. And then you come through here into the kitchen. So, you know what I mean? Cluttered. It's still clean. I reckon he still tidies up, but he's just leaving everything as it is, including the ready set plates from their meal. My lord. I reckon he sits on the sofa and eats now instead, or on his armchair. Oh, God. I can't wait to get out of this house, actually. It's very depressing. So, bathroom. Very much an dated bathroom in a little cottage. And then we had their old bedroom. It's just full of stuff and laden with things. So hopefully that will stop him from getting into the bed. I hope it does. Because I don't want him to sleep in there. I am going to set him or assign him the single bed. So I think it'll be all right. Yeah. I think that'll look different. This room will look different once we turn the lights off in there as well. And then through into the little spare bedroom with a single bed. With everything in here for Malcolm. Oh, it's all very sad, loves. It really is. But here we go. We are done with Old Mill Lane. Let's get a good shot of all four. Well, the trees in the way there. Maybe if we go this way. There we are. Old Mill Lane, my loves. Complete and finished. We're going to be moving on to Henford House tomorrow, and I'll introduce you to the Henfords. So, yeah, really nice kind of stately home we're going to be building. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. But that was it. Thank you so much for all the support on this one. This has been so much fun to build. It really, really has. But I'm looking forward to getting on to something newer pastures. Really looking forward to it. So I'm going to leave you now with a little video tour and introduction to this whole street. And I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Goodbye. Old Mill Lane, constructed in the late 1800s, was established to serve the mill workers who lived there, cultivating wheat and barley for the many local bakeries of the time. Today, Old Mill Lane is owned by the Henford estate and has been rented out to various individuals over the years. Living at number 1 Old Mill Lane are the Robinsons, Alison Robinson and her husband Larry. They both met at college in the 1970s and have been inseparable ever since. Alison is an art teacher working at Henford Primary with her neighbour and friend Lindsay. Alison is also a freelance illustrator for many children's books and devotes her time to her art, and of course her husband and best friend Larry. Larry is retired from owning his own market store where he used to supply the village with fresh fruits and vegetables for many, many years. He decided to sell up and take things much slower. You'll find him these days pottering around his beloved garden, building things for children on the lane, and being utterly devoted to his beautiful wife. Living at number 2 Old Mill Lane are the Honey family, Lindsay Honey and her daughter Amelia. After Lindsay was divorced from Amelia's father, she decided to move out of the family home they once shared together and move into a small rented cottage to be nearer her friend and colleague Alison. Lindsay has sworn off love for many years, deciding to put all her energy into her work and into Amelia. Her close friend Sean, yes, Detective Sean, has always been in love with her and is now hoping they can move forward together a little bit more than friends. Amelia loves living on Old Mill Lane. One of the many reasons is the fact that her best friend in the whole world, Lily, lives right next door. These two are inseparable, and you can often see them wandering around the countryside, getting up to all kinds of mischief together. At number 3 Old Mill Lane live the Collins May family. mums Iris and Leah, and their 2 children, Damon and Lily. Leah is a sous chef in a renowned countryside pub in the area. Her passion for food is only surpassed by her passion for being the best parent she can be. Iris is an office manager for a tech company called Bite Me Solutions, but her dream is to one day make her own app and run her own company. You can often find her working away at her computer to make this dream happen. Damon is going through the teenage angst stage, locking himself away in his room often, only reappearing for food or to go and meet his girlfriend Poppy somewhere. Lily loves her life. She loves the outdoors, so living here suits Lily to the ground. And with her best friend Amelia in tow, you can often find them both somewhere in the village exploring around and having the best time. Now over to the final cottage, number 4 Old Mill Lane. We have the lovely Malcolm Butterfield. He's lived in this cottage for many, many years. He once lived here with his husband Stephen, who sadly passed away from what was deemed natural causes. Malcolm can't bear being in this cottage without the love of his life, so you'll more than likely see him around the village or out walking in all weathers on the open moorland. On the evening of the murder, most of the residents of Old Mill Lane were in their homes, sheltering from the stormy weather. The children were fast asleep and most of the adults were well into their evening routines. There were only a couple of residents of Old Mill Lane that were not at home this evening. Damon was outside St. Henry's Church in the rain, waiting to meet up with Poppy after the church's weekly soup kitchen. And Malcolm, who was out walking the moor after having dinner in the Gnome Inn that evening. And on his walk home, Malcolm noticed a group of people in black cloaks running through the moors and immediately thought something sinister had happened. The next day, after learning about the murder that had happened that night, Malcolm decided to keep what he saw to himself rather than telling the police. He knew in his heart that the tragic way his partner Stephen had died had something to do with those mysterious cloaked figures he saw that stormy evening, and he's now decided to take it upon himself to investigate this further.